get there yesterday. I'm not moving fast enough. I thought I would be this way by this time and here by this moment. And that, all those stuff. I hear it all going on in your head. Stop, pause. What's up? How you doing? Welcome back to A Moment of Clarity with yours truly, Aaron Thomason. I'm super excited that you're with me, but you know my question, did you bring somebody with you? All right, listen, I'm excited for this time for us to talk about two words. I want to talk about two words, pause and reflect. Now, again, I know for some of you all, that's like, hey, I got to get there yesterday. I'm not moving fast enough. I thought I would be this way by this time and here by this moment. And that, all those stuff. I hear it all going on in your head. Stop, pause. Pause. And the reason I want you to pause is because pausing doesn't mean that you're starting over. Pausing doesn't mean that you stopped. Pausing means it's a temporary halt. Temporary, not permanent, temporary. See, many of us who are driven, who are type A's and let's get there yesterday, now, not tomorrow, but right now, that have that going on, is that to hear pause means that I'm not making progress. But the problem with those people, which I am one of them, is that you have a tendency to move so fast that you don't appreciate the journey. You don't realize that you're burned out. You don't realize there's some things that you could do right now to fix a problem that you're going to have to really fix 6 months from now if you just took a step and paused. Because see, here's the thing I love about pause. When we first got, actually not when we first got a VCR, but even before then, when I got a chance to get my first Walkman, right? That means it's tapes for some of you young folks. That means tapes, cassettes, yes. When I got my first Walkman, is that my mom may be calling me and I might have to take my headphones off so I can pause it. And guess what? When I hit play again, I'm right where I left off. Some of us have to just take the moment to pause because you're getting ready to pick up right where you left off, all in the midst of all that good hard work that you've done. And everything else doesn't go for naught if you just pause. All right? But then while you're pausing, I need you to reflect. I need you to reflect because, see, in reflection, it gives you some good insight, right? It gives you an opportunity to kind of analyze what you're doing. But even before you get there, the first thing that it does, if you use the reflection moment correctly after you pause, is you get a chance to be grateful. Why? Why do I get a chance to be grateful? Because you get a chance to reflect, look back, left, right, all of the things that have happened since January, and to be able to say, man, it's not too bad where I'm at. I thought I would be further, but I'm thankful I am where I am, right? Be able to be grateful, because being able to be grateful about what you're doing first allows for you to be refueled before you hit play again, right? You need that refuelment that allows for you to have positive thinking and positive self-talk, that you're not just on yourself or on your head because you're saying, I'm not where I wanted to be or where I need to be and I thought I would be. All those things we've talked about before. So reflect. As you're reflecting with gratitude, then you get a chance to kind of analyze and reflect on, what can I do better? What can I do different? What's really been working and what do I need to cut out and do better? Because if you keep going fast with no pausing and no reflection on a path that's the wrong one, that just means you get to the wrong destination faster. Who wants to get to the wrong destination when all you had to do is take a moment of pausing and reflecting, which allowed for you to course correct to ultimately get to where you're trying to get to faster? Listen, I'm just like you. I don't want to have to take the long road around. I want to get to the fastest distance between point A and point B is a straight line. How do I get that done? But because life happens, relationships happen, jobs happen, kids happen, money happens. Like, so many things happen in our daily pursuits of the things that are bigger than the moment that we're in, is that if you don't pause and reflect, you don't know if you're still on the right path. You might still have the same drive and passion, but because of life, it might have shifted your path a little bit to the right, which means when you arrive at your destination, that ain't what you anticipated. And guess what? I've done it because I didn't take the moment to pause and reflect. So it's just those two things, right? Pause, which doesn't mean that you're permanently stopped. It's a temporary halt of your progress so you can then look on what you've done so far with gratitude and then analyze to make any adjustments that you might need to make. Now, that's the exciting part because that still means you're on the path. That still means that you're moving forward. You're just taking a moment to pause and reflect. And so here's what I want you to be able to do. I want you to put in the comments on how often do you pause and reflect. Be honest. When I'm having good weeks, I'm usually pausing and reflecting minimally once a week. But if I'm doing it like I'm supposed to, I'm putting my business out here for y'all to critique it. I'm usually pausing and reflecting every day at some point. At the end of the day, was that the day that I wanted? Analyzing a couple of quick things in my life with relationships or business or anything else. Was this the thing is this the way that I wanted it to go? If not, I get a chance to get it right tomorrow. And many of us sometimes don't pause and reflect because we don't want to make any adjustments because we believe that the way we started out is the way that we need to end, and nobody ends the way they start out. That's the beauty of the journey. That's the beauty of the process. Well, listen, I appreciate you stopping and jumping on board with me again for a moment of clarity. Listen, do me a favor. Don't be selfish. Share it with somebody. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, and do something for me. Put it in the comments. Let me know. How often do you pause and reflect? And what are you grateful for as you're reflecting so far this year? And what little adjustments are you going to make moving forward to get to where you hope that this year would lead you? I appreciate you as always. And remember, we are in this together. And the only way we're going to get better is if we stick together. Until next time, I'll see you then.